tires. They're good for the city, they're good for off-roading, they're good for whatever you're going to put this car through. You've got these nice alloy wheels here. I'm not sure how many inches, but yeah, I'll put that on the screen now. And then let's go more fakery. Come on guys, why don't you just make this a real vent? Like, I want to know why they don't put real vents. Why do they have fake vents? Maybe there's a reason. Probably costs. This fully metal kick plate. Listen, you're gonna put big boulders underneath this car. You're gonna be kicking up rocks, dust and everything, so you need a sturdy kick plate here. Bazokhipha amakrosa, bazothi dankie malume, dankie auntie, dankie spari, sese grand. This is waterproof, by the way, so you don't have to worry about water getting in here and stuff when it's raining. This is fully waterproof, and it also repels rust and wear and tear. They've done a good job when they come to think about the details. Also in the boot, you've got this soft chair. You can put whatever. You can put an electronic cooler box in there. 3-litre turbo V6 engine. This is one of the best powertrains you can put in a vehicle like this. That's why I've wondered why Ford's competitors, why don't they put a V6, a V8 in their engines? There is actually a V8 version of this car, but it's not going to come to South Africa, which is a shame. I don't know why they wouldn't do that. But yeah, this is a beautiful engine. It's got 292 kilowatts of power. The Newton meters I forgot, but I'll put it on screen now. It's too much. Unfortunately, if you're short, you're gonna have a problem coming into this car without this side step. It's quite a tall car, but first impression while you're inside, very quality. You know, they haven't missed any details on the interior as much as they have on the exterior. They've matched it beautifully. Over here, you've got beautiful Alcantara matched with leather. Over here on the door card, you've got your normal switches, and yeah, you've got your big door bins here. Fit a lot, fit probably a few things in there. You've got your portrait infotainment system, which is fully stocked. You can see already we've got Apple CarPlay running already. It's also got Android Auto. It's very configurable. You've got your cameras here. You know, that's where you can see all the point of views of the vehicle. Also, when there's a trailer attached, you've got the size of the vehicle, and then this camera is intended only for the trailer, so when a trailer is attached, then it'll be from the trailer's point of view, which is very impressive. We are integrating the air condition controls into the touchscreen. Most gripe about it is that it's not responsive and it's very difficult to operate. I find that in this car, it's much easier to operate than other automakers, because you still have traditional dials, but the simplistics are integrated into the infotainment system. Because I mean, when you want the AC, you turn it on and off here, and then you can put on the actual AC over here, and then you can adjust the fan speed here. This is basically for, you know, how you want the air to blow, and if you want the defogger for the windscreen, your heated seats. So, and it's also still very in reach and it's very easy to operate. But you know, when you want something now done, you know, it's very easy to operate, which I commend Ford on not completely integrating the buttons into the screen. Here also you've got some Alcantara and nice red accents and stitching here on the seats, and then you've got your Raptor badging to make sure, unless you've forgotten that you're driving a Raptor, you're going to be reminded that you're driving a Raptor everywhere. Unless you can't hear the engine and the V6 and the notes of the exhaust, you still don't know. They're gonna remind you you're driving a Ford Raptor. Yeah, cubbyhole space, pretty decent. You know, you've got your owner's manual and everything here. You'd be asking, are there only 2 cup holders in the Ford Raptor? No. There are 4 cup holders in the Ford Raptor. There's also one on the driver's side over here, which is very handy. Let's say you partake in certain recreational activities in your Ford Raptor, you can put your recreational drinks inside the cup holders. The farmers for the, you know, the Mensa for Osmali or Malume, this car can cater for anyone. It doesn't choose. You know, if you want to just cruise around with it in the city, it's got you. You want to go to the farms, it's got you. Go to Makai, it's got you. Go to the beach. It's got you. You know, go to, yeah. Anyway, let's go to the back. Let's go to the back seats. In the back. Ford, my darling. Headroom, amazing. Gone clear. Leg room. Yeah. This is my normal driving position. The leg room is a bit tight. You can see I can just put some things there. But yeah, I mean, if you're sitting upright, it's going to be comfortable. If you acclimatize to the situation, it's bearable back here. Over here, you got an armrest. Yeah, we're gonna sort that out. Got your cup holders here. Got an armrest. Nice tab to pull out. Over here also you've got Alcantara in the back seats. You've got ridge stitching. Of course, there's not going to be as much features in the back because, I mean, you're less important than the driver, you know. But over here, you've got a USB-C and a USB port. And also you've got a 3-point socket here. And then you've got air vents here. And yeah, it's basically what you get at the back. 3 here in the back. It's gonna be a problem because there's like this big hump in the middle. First of all, so now leg room is restricted, and then the other two are gonna want to sock you because you're taking most of the space. But other than that, it's calm in the back seats. You see like how they slowing down over here? We would just go room over. Need to slow down, but obviously you see that you don't even feel that. Very, 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 very nice. Very nice. If you're a petrol head like me, you'd get carried away with this car. You'd want to drive it the whole day. Make sure you have 10k to do that because this car is known to chow fuel. We started driving this car at around 230 k's inside the tank. It's on 204. Mind you, I'm in Baja mode, but I mean still, this car just chows. I want to be in Baja mode so you can hear that. You know, you have to be in Baja mode to get the experience. Look, they're ducking and diving the whole thing. Look, I'm just going over everything. Shout out Engine Devon North. This is where we wash our cars. Do a good job. Engine sponsor me. And mind you, the visibility is very good. You know, you don't have massive A-pillars that are blocking the visibility. See. One thing I've noticed while driving this car is that on most automatic cars, when you release the brake, the car will start to creep forward. With this one, it wants you to press the accelerator. That's why when you take off in this car from standstill, you're gonna get that jump because you have to put pressure. I mean, you have to depress the accelerator. Can never get enough of this. That's not played through some speakers. That's not, you know, that is solely the exhaust and the engine working together. Amazing. So yeah, we've come to the end of this review, and in this part of the video, I'm just driving around to get a feel of how the Ford Raptor drives. So yeah, it's an amazing car, and they've done well in South Africa. They've really made their mark, and I feel like the next versions that will come out, you know, 2026 and the years to come are only going to get better. And hopefully, just maybe, they can bring the V8 version of this car to South Africa. The Ford Raptor starts from about 1.3 million, and it's definitely worth all the money you'll pay for this car. So yeah, I'm more than happy with this car. I mean, it handles well, it drives well, it looks beautiful, and it has that road presence that, you know, demands respect, and you can tell that it's a beast. So yeah, this has been a great review, and yeah, follow my socials on the Rowan Jabs on all platforms, And be sure to stay tuned to see which car I review next. Take care, guys. See you soon.